What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more reggae. I'm very excited. We're going to start going through a record I just got, which is to say, we're going to start listening to Brother Culture's 40 years anniversary vinyl. Brother Culture is a reggae artist, which, I should even just read the back here. He started his career in 1982. The journey from local sound system MC to international artist has been the basis of my life and inspiration. I try to continue pushing the boundaries and leading the way in many aspects. And let me tell you, even before we begin going through this vinyl, I listened to a lot of this guy's dub plates and tracks, and I originally discovered him through Little Lion Sounds, which is a reggae outfit in Geneva, Switzerland. They do dub plates with a lot of really great artists. I've discovered many a great MC, both male and female, through Little Lion Sound, so shout out to them. And indeed, there's a big shout out to Little Lion Sound on the back of the record here. But bottom line, yeah, I enjoy this guy's dub plates and tracks. And when I first started listening to his music, I noticed that in his tracks, including those right up into the present, including a couple videos I've seen that were released, even after this record came out, he blends the old school, the roots, the more traditional reggae sounds with more modern sounds, more electronic sounds. He really does push boundaries. He really does take the reggae sound and push it in every direction that he can. So big respect to Brother Culture. This picture I saw on the back is taken in 1985. That's Brother Culture in the middle. And I also do want to mention on the back, I really enjoy this. There's Brother Culture again. But this kid, this is clearly like a public place, like a marketplace or something. They got a sound system out here. And this kid who, I was born in 1980. He looks like he's maybe 6 or 7, so maybe a couple years older than me. But this kid is like feeling the music. He's definitely feeling the reggae. So wherever that kid is today, shout out to him for this shot. It's a great picture. So we're going to listen to the tune Supanova. It's the second track on the A-side, and it's the first tune that I heard when I discovered that this release existed. So once I discovered that, I felt like, I got to get this record without even hearing the rest of the tracks. So once we go to this one, we'll jump back to the first track, and then I'm going to go through the rest of the vinyl in order. But given that this is the track that brought this release to my attention and made me want to buy it, I wanted to start with that. So with no further ado, and as you can see, this is fresh. Just received it in the post. Yeah, this is Brother Culture. The tune is Supanova, and it's on his 40 years anniversary collection vinyl, which is released on, what's the name of the label? Evidence Music, that's right. Even got a couple stickers and so on. I already got one up on my record bookshelf over here. But yeah, so this is Brother Culture, the tune Supanova on Evidence Music and his 40 years anniversary collection. It's hard. There we go.
Drives, intercity, interstellar, fantastic dimensions. Like supernova, burning light, psychedelic dubplate is everything we got. Like a total eclipse, or a supernova, coming over. Like a total eclipse, or a supernova, coming over. Like a total eclipse, or a supernova, coming over. Like a total eclipse, or a supernova, coming over. We never stop it. When culture be touched down for rapid, man of this man after that them stab it. Then them running up and down from police like rabbit. Hunted day and night until them do time for it. Seems like another life just get wasted. Scenario is worse than the night of the tripping. But some of them ambidextrous and some of them double jointed. But up to this house the pyramid was pointed. Like a supernova red, a culture exploded. Some people say the vibes is secret decoded. I guess we'll have to wait until the story's concluded. But don't be brainwashed and don't be deluded. Concluded. Like a total eclipse or a supernova coming over. Like a total eclipse or a supernova coming over. Like a total eclipse or a supernova coming over. Like a total eclipse or a supernova coming over. The video tape already get outdated. A DVD it a the latest gadget. But one warning, no overload the socket. You're walking down the road with weed in your pocket. But only with large amounts a man can get busted. But in my opinion, police can be trusted. Kinky dudes in West End, them into them bandage. I got more talk than a TV pundit. I went to the movie to watch a chick flick. By the time I got there, the movie has ended. I and Marcella was well disappointed. So to the nearest nightclub, I then proceeded. Maybe a little ERM was needed. I know what can I know. I feel it in my heart and soul. I know what can I know. I feel it in my heart and soul. Like a total eclipse or a supernova coming over. Like a total eclipse or a supernova.
Again, the production.
Like a total eclipse or a supernova.
Such a nice blend of old school and more modern sounds.
Roots, cosmic dog warrior. 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 I know what can I know. I feel it in my heart and soul. I know what can I know. I feel it in my heart and soul. Like a total eclipse or a supernova coming over.
And I do like all the cosmic terminology and references. Also, is that a steel drum? Either that or a xylophone. Nice blend. A couple layers, I'm not even entirely sure what I'm hearing, but it's fantastic. But this, that pulsating bass, those two sections with this type of atmosphere where he really goes off, those two sections are very similar to his dub plates. I do love that. It's like melodic feedback, bright light, subtle siren still playing a role. Longer than the version on YouTube of the video. It's definitely longer than the version on YouTube. From this front to back, and again, I love the whole song, and I do enjoy the main refrain that, you know, like a total eclipse or a supernova, it's coming over. I do enjoy the singing part of the song, but I think my favorite two bits are those more, you know, what's the right word? It's like basically the I don't know if it's technically raga, but the way it switches into a different musical idiom in those two sections, I really do enjoy that. And again, Brother Culture's lines are just fantastic. And you know, again, it's another song where like it's partly playful but partly serious. I've noticed there's a couple other of his dub plates where you get both. But yeah, he's talking about, police enforcement and, all because a guy had a little weed in his pocket, and sometimes it means a life can get lost, because of something simple and silly like that. So there's that part of the song, which is a pretty serious and I think, for lack of a better word, sobering message. But then there's also the bit about like he was gonna go to the theater with Marcella, which I think is like his wife. But yeah, basically he's like, oh, we were gonna go see a chick flick, but by the time we got there, the movie was over. Marcella was really upset. So there's like a fun and sort of silly part to the track too. So I enjoy the blending of the more serious and larger with the more personal and more lighthearted. So yeah, just a really cool tune. As I said, after this, I'm gonna go through the album just basically in chronological order. But again, big shout out to Brother Culture. Looking forward to doing this. There's a couple reggae records that I wanted to buy recently because I have a lot of like acid dub techno, and I have a lot of hardcore records with classic reggae samples and reggae vibes, but I don't have all that much just reggae proper vinyl, which is something I'm trying to rectify. There's one record which like should have been here by now. I'm a bit worried because it was supposed to be here a couple weeks ago, but I got some more reggae vinyl coming, so yeah, I'm gonna try to expand that part of my reaction series and just music appreciation more generally. So yeah, like I said, let me know what you think of this tune. Big shout out to Brother Culture, and I will see you next time. Peace.